आती है, ये होता तो ऐसा नहीं होता, ये होगा तो ऐसे होगा। ये तो बहुत आवश्यक है ना, ऐसे अनुभव होने लगता है। साधना और साधन का बैलेंस नहीं रहता। साधन के तरफ बुद्धि ज्यादा जाती, साधना के तरफ बुद्धि कम हो जाए। इसलिए कोई भी कार्य में, सेवा में तो आपकी ब्लेसिंग नहीं मिलती है, अनुभव नहीं करते। और ब्लेसिंग का अनुभव न होने के कारण साधन द्वारा सफलता मिल जाती है तो वो उत्साह बहुत अच्छा रहता है। और साधन के द्वारा सफलता कम होती है तो वो उत्साह भी कम हो जाए। साधन और साधना अर्थात शक्तिशाली याद, निरंतर भाव के साथ दिल का संबंध, इसको कहते हैं साधना। साधना इसको नहीं कहते हैं कि सब योग में बैठ गए, लेकिन जैसे शरीर से बैठते हो वैसे दिल, मन, बुद्धि भाव के तरफ बैठ जाए। भाव के साथ साथ बैठ जाए। समझाना सभी ने समझा।
Om Shanti. Avyakt signals. Imbibe the virtues of sweetness and humility. The seed of good wishes and pure feelings is to have the feelings of being an instrument and to have humility, not to want limited respect, but to be humble. The sign of not having manners is being stubborn, and the sign of manners is humility. To be humble and interact with everyone with humility is having manners and being truthful. Om Shanti. Welcome to Avekti Parivar. Today's day 20. Manmanabhav. Karanhar and Karavanhar. The one who does and the one who makes do things. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. So, your mind, your intellect, your heart, all together while you are sitting here, right? Little bit mind around whatever is happening, intellect somewhere else, something else in the heart, or it's all together. Just think 1 second. Mind, intellect, and heart, and of course, body, all are together. How many think all are together? Just do it for a minute and see how you're feeling. Your mind, your intellect, your heart. Just with Baba. That is Baba is saying is true yoga. That is what is called spiritual effort. Baba is using word sadhana. So we are doing sadhana. And then of course Baba says whatever sadhan devices, different means of service. Even we are using devices, but what really works when we speak is what is in our heart. One time I was somewhere and this person is asking that once he called Harmony House, there was someone at reception. And this sister, I said something to her and she gave such beautiful and honest answer that I immediately felt relief in my pain. So she was asking me, who was that? I said, there are different sisters, so I don't know. So I was thinking, how can on telephone you receive what you want? That means that sister who responded must have done it from her heart. It's like a blessing. So using device, one is okay. I spend a lot of time on telephone. It's good to call. It's good to respond. The means of service, right? Phone is means of service. But if it is done with the right stage, for the right purpose, then it's service, right? Any type of devices these days, there are so many, right? Whole social media. There was a time there were no commonly radios and television, so we all depended on newspaper. And recently Baba said read newspaper to know which international guests are coming to India. Whatever is something of service, not what is happening, this is happening, that happening. So Baba used to teach us what to read in newspaper. Otherwise, how will we know? Like there was a time that Pope was visiting India in Bombay. So Baba gave a good plan. Quite a big group went where uh, he had to be in the morning time and give message to him properly. So there are different means which are helpful in service. But we cannot just start depending on them. I can't do this because of this. And also when we are using them, our intellect shouldn't be with those devices or means, but it should be with Baba. And the thoughts should be that I have to not only churn and then speak about it, but let us use the vibrations of God's love. I think you all will have very, very interesting results if you do that. When you pick up phone, just have moment of Baba's remembrance and then reply. And this morning's blessing was experiment. Want to change the attitude of the souls, use the power of yoga. So when you pick up phone, have a remembrance moment, remembrance of Baba. Then listen to what that person is saying. Then go in silence for a moment and reply to that person. You will find a very, very impactful result of that. Big impact. Because sometimes some people are asking certain things or saying certain things. So what they really want and what it is, how do we know? So when you are in remembrance of Baba, no, that's the true service. That means the device is being used in the right awareness for the right purpose. Someone is argumentative and you have a lot of patience. You keep speaking very sweetly, softly, gently. And if other person is talking, you are listening with a lot of patience. So your patience is reaching that soul. So experiment how, while using the means and the devices, I'm using also some virtues and also remembrance of Baba and see the results. So I'm not only taking support or depending on these means and devices, but I am using it for service. So anything in that spiritual efforts, when there are spiritual efforts and then using the means, is not removing Baba. As Baba said, we could remove and make them as the foundation, as the support. So you can think of all these different since borning, whatever way you are communicating or whatever devices and means you are using. So think of Baba for a moment. You sit in the car before you start driving. Take a moment, remember Baba, then start the car. So the time might come where we might not have these means devices, but doesn't matter. You will see how your work will be done. Lot of magical, miraculous things can happen, right? You are walking on the road to go. Someone passing by, Baba's child, or you stop and give you a ride, right? Everything and everything beautiful can happen. It's really, Baba, that's what he's saying. And of course, this morning's blessing was powerful. Use power of knowledge, the power of yoga, transform the attitude of others. Attitudes is a very, very subtle, but quite a big bondage. It doesn't allow the soul to do what soul really wants to do because there is an attitude towards a person, towards a situation. But if we keep our stage of yoga, so it's not only my attitude, but attitude of others can change also. And as Baba said, some because of arrogance have lot of bad manners, or they speak very strongly. But when you have power of yoga, that will change. So we have to experiment and see how that works. And I was thinking when it comes to using everything in worthwhile way, that means I'm accumulating. Thought is becoming more peaceful, thought is becoming more powerful, thought has more tolerance. All the powers keep increasing in our thoughts. Because I used it, I didn't waste it. So here using it, accumulation. Generally using is using, right? But here using is accumulation. More I remain patient with everyone, of course my patience will increase, right? Every quality and the power increases by using. So it's very interesting experience of accumulation whole day. And then further, our attention, practice, experiment will be with Baba as one who is Karavanhar, does it, and Karavanhar is one who makes us do. He does and makes us do. What he does and what he makes us do. Baba gave Shrimad, Baba is director, right? Baba is creator. He does, but also he makes us do. He does and makes us do. But also we need to have this awareness of that Baba is Karavanhar. Karavanhar. So we also have to have this speciality that I do it and also I'm able to take cooperation of everyone. Ability to take cooperation from everyone. Sometimes some think, oh, I don't have to depend on anyone. So they start doing everything on their own. What my training and learning had been, do together so that others also know how to do it. You should know how to do it, but also others should also know how to do, right? So that you are doing it Karavanhar, but you are also Karavanhar. No, Baba also says study and teach others. Study yourself and also teach others. So it's like studying is doing and teaching is making others learn also to teach. But also remember that Baba is making me happen through me. Baba is making me do. So wherever, of course, it should be all the time that Baba is doing through me. Baba is Karavanhar. Never get discouraged, never lose hope, never feel you don't have power. Just create the awareness of who is making you do. Even sometimes you have to give a talk or lesson and you find you do not have that much stage that day. But if you remember, it's Baba, Baba has to do it. If you ask student how many good points that student will feel, he got it. So it's very interesting to always trust, keep hope, courage, and do it. But keep the awareness, Baba is the one who is making me do. And see how many experiences you will have, but how many experiences others will have. And we will say, Baba, you really make it happen. Baba, you really did wonderful. So this way your trust will grow, your capacity will grow, your faith in Baba will grow. It's only when we accept these offers and challenges that one can really have true trust on the self. Baba is making it happen. Baba has to give to that soul. You are only instrument. The power of awareness. And also it's Manmanabhav because you are taking your mind towards Baba. You are remembering Baba. Mind is focused on Baba as Karavanhar. Baba as Karavanhar. So explore it, reflect on it, experiment with this, and also practice. Whole day tomorrow and see how you feel about it. Om Shanti.
Welcome to our Vyakti Journey, Mama's Murli, sharing the sweetness of God's versions.
अभी उसी भूल को करेक्ट करने के लिए फिर बाप को भी ज्ञान देना पड़ेगा, नहीं समझ, तो समझाने के लिए तो उसको जरूर है कि कोई कॉलेज या स्कूल की तरह से बैठकर कोई भी बात समझानी होती है तो समझाने की तरह से, देखो ये नॉलेज है, डॉक्टर बनाना होता है तो डॉक्टरी कॉलेज है ना भाई, उसमें बैठ करके नर अथवा नारियों को वो शिक्षा दी जाती है जिससे वो डिग्री लेते हैं, अर्थात वो डॉक्टर या इंजीनियर या बैरिस्टर वो नॉलेज से बनते हैं। तो ये भी उसको अब आकर करके इस चीज का भी नॉलेज देना पड़े ना, तो नॉलेज भी इसी तरीके से देंगे ना, उसके लिए और क्या तरीका हो सकता है, मनुष्य को समझाना और उसी स्टेज पर लाना, उसके लिए तो इसी तरीके से समझाना होगा ना। इसलिए देखो इसको कोई कॉमन सत्संग नहीं कहा जाता है, जैसे और सत्संग है बस आया खाली सुना, चलो हम दर्शन किया या 2 वचन सुना बस सुन के चले गए, ये वो चीज नहीं है। ये तो स्कूल अथवा कॉलेज की तरह से चीज है, जैसे डॉक्टरी कॉलेज में कोई जाएगा तो डॉक्टर बन के निकलेगा ना, वो डिग्री पा के निकलेगा। इसी तरह से ये भी वो चीज है जहाँ हम आकर करके वो पा कर करके ही रहें, बाकी ऐसे नहीं आए खाली सुन के चले गए, नहीं। ये प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ बनाने की कॉलेज समझो, ये प्रैक्टिकल जीवन में हमारी जीवन का आदर्श क्या है, उसी चीज को पाके कैसे रहना है, उसकी प्रैक्टिकल में प्रैक्टिस कराई जाती है। तो यहाँ प्रैक्टिकल प्रैक्टिस मिलती है कि घर गृहस्थ में रह कर करके अपने प्रवृत्ति का जो आदर्श है वो कैसे बनाए, क्योंकि हमारे प्रवृत्ति का आदर्श बहुत ऊंचा है और अनादि प्रवृत्ति है। अनादि कोई सन्यास तो नहीं है ना, वो जो सन्यास मार्ग है तो उनको तो ऐसे नहीं कहेंगे ना कि वो कोई सन्यास मार्ग कोई यथार्थ मार्ग है, नहीं। हमारा नर और नारी दोनों अनादि हैं और उस अनादि दोनों को पवित्र प्रवृत्ति में कैसे चलना है उन्हीं को उच्च आदर्श कहेंगे। इसीलिए गीता में भी कर्म योग को श्रेष्ठ रखा कर्म संन्यास से। वास्तव करके कर्म संन्यास अक्षर भी जो है वो रॉन्ग है, क्योंकि कर्मों का संन्यास होता ही नहीं है। संन्यास भी जो सन्यासी करते हैं ना वो घर गृहस्थ का संन्यास करती हैं, लेकिन कर्म का संन्यास नहीं करती हैं। फिर भी जाकर करके वेद पढ़ना, शास्त्र पढ़ना, ग्रंथ पढ़ना, पढ़ाना, ये भी कर्म हो गया ना, तो कर्म का संन्यास नहीं हुआ। हाँ, बाकी ऐसे कह सकते हैं घर बार का संन्यास, तो घर बार का संन्यास माना कर्म का संन्यास तो नहीं हुआ ना। फिर भी एक कर्म छोड़ा दूसरा कर्म जाके लेते हैं, कर्म बिना तो कोई रह नहीं सकता है, इसीलिए कर्म संन्यास अक्षर भी कह नहीं सकती है, क्योंकि कर्मों का संन्यास हो ही नहीं सकता है। जो भी कुछ करना है वो कर्म ही है ना। चलो वेद शास्त्र पढ़ना या हठ योग या प्राणायाम जो भी जाकर के करते हैं ये भी तो कर्म ही है ना। तो कर्म के बिना तो मनुष्य रहा नहीं जा सकता है, इसीलिए कर्म का संन्यास होता ही नहीं है। हाँ, बाकी उसको कहेंगे घर बार छोड़ के चले गए, यानी घर बार का संन्यास। पर तो वास्तव कर करके हमको पवित्र बनने के लिए कोई घर बार के संन्यास की बात नहीं है। वो तो हमारे सामने पूज्य अपने जो पूजनीय देवताएं हैं उनका भी आदर्श है, वो भी घर बार वाले थे ना, लेकिन उन्हों को हम क्यों कहते हैं पवित्र, तो उसकी माना घर बार में भी पवित्र थे। और इसीलिए हमारे प्रवृत्ति का नाम भी देखो है कि गृहस्थ आश्रम कहते नहीं, गृहस्थ को कहा जाता है गृहस्थ आश्रम और गृहस्थ धर्म। खास हमारे भारतवासी देखो अपने गृहस्थ और प्रवृत्ति के ऊपर कैसे अच्छे नाम धरे हुए हैं कि गृहस्थ को गृहस्थ आश्रम और गृहस्थ धर्म। तो धर्म और आश्रम का नाम दिया जाता है। धर्म किसको कहा जाता है? जहाँ पवित्रता की बात होती है। आश्रम किसको कहा जाता है? आश्रम में कोई खराबी या कोई ऐसी थोड़ी यहाँ विकारों का या कुछ इसी। आश्रम माना जहाँ शांति या सुख की या पवित्रता की बातें होती।
हुए असुर भी डावा
Om Shanti, everyone. So tomorrow is Thursday. So Thursday we'll be having book offering in the evening with the Vyakti Parivar between 7 to 7:30. And Thursday we have Sakar English Murli from 5 to 6 p.m. And the rest of the schedule from Amritwala till night will remain same, including 3 times of Yoga Bhakti. So now I would like to invite our dear angel sisters who will be sharing their experience. So we have today angel, dear sister Dia with us, who will be sharing her experience. And then we have angel sister Ankita. So I would like to welcome both of them.
Om Shanti Mohini Didi, Om Shanti Bhumi Didi, and Om Shanti Divine Vyakti Parivar. It is so beautiful to come and share experience with Vyakti Parivar. So I'm really thankful for this series for Vyakti Kumaris. Today we have our sweet sister angel, Sister Dia, who will be sharing with us her practice for Manmanabhav. So she took out 1 hour today and did some bhakti in the Amrit Vela by surrendering her intellect to Baba. So we will listen from Sister Dia, her practice and her experience. So welcome, Sister Dia. It's all yours.
Shanti Vyakti Parivar, Om Shanti Mohini Didi. So today my practice was like Baba's homework yesterday was for no like waste thoughts and to not waste any time of this confluence age, and also to bring Baba in between of your interactions and your relationships throughout the day. So today at school, I made sure to be in Baba's remembrance and to have an optimistic, being in his remembrance and being in happiness, and any interaction having with everyone, to have Baba there, and no matter what happens to remain in, my stage and my happiness. Like for example, today in school, I was talking to someone and they were not, in the same happiness as I was, and they were a bit rude to me. But staying in Baba's remembrance, staying in Baba's remembrance, and also having that, awareness that he's also my friend and he's, the perfect classmate, and just, not wasting my time or thoughts on someone else's behavior was really helpful today. And I also noticed that staying in his remembrance and staying in my stage, it was very easy for me to be detached from everything around me, and everyone else around me was also feeling the happiness that Baba was bringing. So I really felt Baba's presence today. And yes, and as I was going through, like thinking about, how else I should bring Baba into, everyday things. It was like I said before, I've had him as my imaginary friend, and incorporating him in every task it's made the task more easier and more, fun to do. Like getting over with homework, definitely having Baba as my homework buddy and not wasting my time on unnecessary things. So, staying carefree. So that was also another thing that I practiced today.
That was very beautiful sharing, Sister Dia. And that's very true, the thing you said, that through our elevated stage, we also change the surrounding and how people behave with us, right? So That's what Baba has always been saying to us, work on your stage, right? So it's so pretty, very beautiful. Thank you. Would you like to give any tips or yukti to our Vyakti Parivar and our Vyakti Kumaris that you might be practicing and imbibing in your routine?
Something that I've been practicing this month is definitely like having the like awareness that you should give your 100% and not to think about, the outcome. Especially for me, like with testing and like school and everything, it's very easy for me to like go into the mindset of, oh no, what's my grade going to be, and everything about that. But having Baba as my study buddy and thinking that I gave it my 100% and not worrying about these grades and everything, that definitely made me more carefree, and it helped with Purshat and everything. So definitely not like, if you have you're thinking about what to do for your outcome, I think just keeping Baba in mind and just giving your 100% is enough, and not to worry about what's going to happen next. So that's something I would share.
Okay, that was very beautiful, Yukti. We will try to practice on it. And sister, would you like to read homework for tomorrow?
Sure. Karan and Karanhar. Sorry. Karanhar and Karavanhar. I am doing this, but it is the Father who is inspiring me to do it. Without Karanhar, you cannot become Karanhar. You need to have the awareness of Karavanhar in a double way. One is that Baba is Karavanhar, and that secondly, I, the soul, am Karanhar. I am the master. I am a special almighty authority soul, constantly having the Manmanabhav stage in a natural way. When I remember the Father, I am a child, and when I am the soul who is enabling the actions to be performed, I am the master. Therefore, simply remember these words, Karanhar and Karavanhar. Is it easy?
Manmanabhav, Karanhar and Karavanhar. I am doing this, but it is the Father who is inspiring me to do it. Without Karavanhar, you cannot become Karanhar. You need to have the awareness of Karavanhar in a double way. One is that Baba is Karavanhar, and that secondly, I, the soul, am Karavanhar. I am the master. I am a special, almighty authority soul. Constantly have Manmanabhav stage in a natural way. When I remember the Father, I am a child. And when I am the soul who is enabling the actions to be performed. I am the Master. Therefore, simply remember these words, Karanhar and Karavanhar. Is it easy?
मनमनाभव करनहार और करावनहार। कर रही हूँ, कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन कराने वाला बाप है। बिना करावनहार के करनहार बन नहीं सकते हैं। डबल रूप से करावनहार की स्मृति चाहिए। एक तो बाप करावनहार है और दूसरा मैं करावनहार आत्मा हूँ, मालिक हूँ, विशेष आत्मा, मास्टर सर्वशक्तिवान आत्मा हूँ। यह स्मृति मालिकपन की स्मृति दिलाती है। सदा नेचुरल मनमनाभव की स्थिति रहे। बाप को याद करने से मैं बालक हूँ और मैं आत्मा कराने वाली हूँ, तो मालिक हूँ। सिर्फ यह शब्द करनहार और करावनहार याद करो, सहज है। ओम शांति।
Om Shanti, everyone. Good night. Om Shanti. Good night.